What's up, y'all? Sabrewolf94. Gonna be showing the last Gardevoir GX for my return to using this deck. I've been thinking of making another Gardevoir GX instead of having the focus with Sylveon GX, trying to sort of set up quickly with that. Just using something like Xerneas GX, putting pressure in the beginning too, so that while you're trying to get your little guys out, your opponent has to be content with Xerneas GX. He can do his attack that does 20 to 2 Pokemon is pretty good, like sort of a weaker Buzzwole GX attack. It's sad that they do this, release it's the same Pokemon and they just one of them is just completely better in every way. It would have been good if it was the fairy equivalent of Buzzwole GX, but alas, that's not the case. Xerneas is like a mascot legendary too. Anyway, but yeah, I might make another Gardevoir GX with that focus. Have running offensive Pokemon like Xerneas GX. I do have a couple. I traded for them. But for now, enjoy this Gardevoir GX game with Sylveon as it's probably supposed to be. Alright, we're going to be playing up against the Alolan Exeggutor deck, the one with the long ass neck in the sun and shit. And this deck, basically, what it wants to do is get energies in the discard pile, different kinds, and then you can do like a 1 energy attack with very high damage. It's a stage 1 Pokemon with 160 HP, so it's pretty big. So it's not so bad. Thing is, it's one of those Pokemon where it's kind of linear, it's kind of straightforward, and if it doesn't get going, it sucks. But the good news is that it gets some good help here with the Shuckle that got released from Lost Thunder. That Shuckle is so damn great. Like it's probably the best card from the set when it comes to what it contributes on everybody. Like it helps out so many decks. Blaziken GX, Blaziken just putting the fire energies instantly like that, so you can use your Tornador. I mean, the deck still sucks, but it helps them out. Electrode GX was made possible thanks to Shuckle, and just so many other decks that you can just do energy acceleration, build them up. I've tried so many decks, Shift Tree GX, a lot of decks. The reason I don't show you guys yet, it's maybe because they either sucked, I couldn't make them to work, or I'm still experimenting with them. But anyways, so my opponent has a couple of eggs down and played the Shuckle, put some energies there, uses the Kukui, and I guess you can do Ram for 30 if you want to this turn. And that's what he's going to do. And we're going to be able to easily retaliate now, though. I have the Rare Candy and Gardevoir GX. So I'll get the first easy KO on the Execute. And let's use Cynthia. Get some more shit. Man, just getting the Gardevoir GX so early, it's basically going to define how I'm going to be so dominant in this game. And Secret Spring, let's attach a Fairy Energy on the other one. And evolve into you with the Rare Candy. Very, very good. So 2 Gardevoir GXs already. This should be great. I'm going to destroy him. Going to put the DC on him as well. Because the thing is, once that Exeggutor comes out, you need a lot of fucking energies to kill it. It's only ever going to have 1 energy on it. So it's really rough. It really sucks. That's the problem with the Gardevoir GX. It's just way too many Pokemon. Just attack with only 1, maybe even 2 energies. And you're not that effective against them. And then the Pokemon that maybe do use like 3 or more, they're 250 HP GX Pokemon, like Tyranitar, let's say. So then you struggle that way. So it's just not a good time for Gardevoir GX. It did a lot of good shit, like when Burning Shadows got released, and the metagame was sort of tight with what the good GX Pokemon were, all of the options and the stuff we had. But like I said before, a stage 2 Pokemon like this, being slow and not doing so great damage against the meta is what you need, the recipe, so that you aren't as playable, basically. It's the recipe to not be as playable as you would have been. Now, if it was the old Rare Candy and you can get this instantly, now things would have been different, much different. But anyway, I've already made that video talking about that Rare Candy. I'll put a card so you guys can check it out, perhaps. So gonna promote. He used Guzma and for some reason, I guess, get the Gardevoir GX that only has one energy out. And I'm gonna use a Lele, get a Cynthia. I'm not gonna use Looker just to draw 3 right now when I don't have a big hand. And let's see what we get. We get DCE, a Fairy Energy, and I can even use Energy Lotto, get another one. So what I can do here, attach the DCE, and let's see, Secret Spring. If we attach 2, I think I'm gonna have like 4 or 5, or 5 times 3, yeah. So you basically need 5 freaking energies to get a KO on this thing. So thinking hard here of what to do, and uh, let's see, I made the little mistake there, attaching it on the other one. I thought, oh wait, if I just use both of the Secret Springs, I can just attach them. So there was no need for me to retreat, but I guess that way we're just gonna prevent our opponent from getting prizes. And I get the KO anyway. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I guess that way we sort of save the Gardevoir from being knocked out, preventing my opponent from getting prizes. So he promotes the Shuckle. He doesn't really have much else yet. So I'm gonna play down the Sableye there, Celestial Storm 1, and Excavate. And will you send that card? Yes or no? And decided not to use a Cynthia. I would guess you only want to ditch energies with that guy's effect. That's it. Let's see. Acrobike. So still digging. Uranguru goes in the discard pile, and Ultra Ball. You want to get, well, basically Exeggutor, I would think. Let's see what you got, Exeggutor. That's what's up. We have quite a few good Sableyes. I've actually tried using the one that doesn't prevents your opponent from using supporters. It's pretty interesting. I wish it did damage too, even if it was just 10, but I guess it would have been busted that way in Umbreon GX, but it doesn't really work out. Maybe I'm just bad too. Like, I'm sure that I misplay hard when I used it, but with Umbreon GX and Weavile, you just want to go really aggressive. Just keep attacking, keep putting up pressure. I wish we had more offensive add-ons. Like, it'd be great if we had like a muscle band sort of card or something, or like a special dark that boosts the damage like the fucking fighting guys had with strong energy. It's kind of not fair. It used to be like the special darkness energy was the boosting energy, you could say. But anyways, I get a KO on the Shuckle there. He left him as a decoy, and I'm at 3 prizes. He hasn't taken any. I do have some hurt dudes. I have a pretty hurt Gardevoir GX, but he's gonna be able to start retaliating like right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna pace him. I have a lot of energies on Gardevoir. He possibly can knock this out in one hit, no matter what he does. So we should get another KO on the Exeggutor, and then I'm gonna have to start building up more energies on my Pokemon. Xerneas is gonna be good. Xerneas instantly kills that guy with 3 energies, so that's great. Probably gonna use that. Hopefully I see a switch so I can save the Gardevoirs, and I mean, we can even just retreat with the DC. That's going to do it. I won't need that once I using Xerneas. So he plays down the Shrine of Punishment. That's something else this deck can take advantage of course, any non-GX deck. And that is going to put the hurt on my guys, but he probably got it at a few turns late. He would have liked to have seen that a lot earlier, I'd say. Nevertheless, free damage for him, and he's going to get a good Tropical Shake attack there, 120. That's the maximum this deck can do. So we have a bunch of hurt dudes now, like 2 hurt guys. Both of the Gardevoirs are very hurt. So I better start wrapping this game up quick. Let's use the Copycat. That sucks, doing it just for 3, but I really just want to see some stuff here. We really don't. We see a Curlier, I guess. That's not so bad. And Acrobike. Show me some shit. And Tapu Lele and Oricorio. Let's just get the Tapu Lele, I guess. Get a supporter once one of our guys gets KO'd. Alright, and what should I do here? Let's use Infinite Force once again. I could have just switched into the Xerneas. Maybe that was the better play there. But just keep attacking the regular ass way. Take advantage of my DC for as long as I can, I guess. He's going to promote the Marshadu, and once again, he doesn't have anything. That's the other thing with these Stage 1 decks, and when you're using a Stage 1 attacker, you run out of them quicker than you think. Like, if you're not getting the KOs and against these big GX Pokemon, you run out of them pretty quickly. Like, this guy is relying only on Exeggutor, and I've already KO'd a lot of them. I probably KO'd all of them, or at least 3 of them. And I'm gonna use Lily. He's been trying his best so far. I have a lot of damage on board. If he just gets a few attacks, he might be able to do something. But guess not. Let's put the Fairy Energy on Xerneas there and get another Infinite Force KO there. And at this point, I mean, no matter what he does, I only need to take one more prize left. So even if he KOs my Pokemon, Xerneas with one more energy can come and finish the job. One of the Gardevoirs is almost KO'd thanks to the shrines, and I guess he's gonna get the last Exeggutor out and get a KO, but it's gonna be a wrap after this. So he gets the KO hit there, and even though I don't have energies, we have the Lily, and I know that I can just use Xerneas' ability to get the fairy energies on him. So thinking here of what to do, but it's obvious, just use the Curlier, promote the Curlier, and then just retreat. Alright, and it's basically GG. And I top deck the fairy energy anyway. So let's just retreat into the Xerneas there. And I can even use the ability to get the last fairy energy, put it on you, and Bright Horns for the last knockout. And it is GG. So, like I've said before, Gardevoir can probably only beat decks like these days. Maybe, unless you got a great list, you're a better player than I am. But it does struggle against Buzzwole and other decks. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. Going to be trying new decks, of course. Hope you guys enjoyed these little games with Gardevoir again. Sebro4, what